First, you need to put some old clothes on that you don't mind getting dirty. Some glue, I've put it in a cup so it's easier to use, and dip the paper in. I've also got a plastic bottle, or you could use a paper cup, and also a paper plate. I've put some newspaper down so the table doesn't get dirty. You also need some newspaper shredded. First of all, you need to scrunch up some newspaper to put around the outside of the bottle. I like to stick down the bottle onto the paper plate with just a little bit of glue. Some scrunched up newspaper around the bottle. I like to sticky tape this down as it just stays better. So once you're happy with your basic shape, it's time to start sticking the newspaper strips on. I like to just dip them in and then just run your 2 fingers along to just wipe the excess glue off. Doesn't really matter what way you stick them on, just as long as it gets covered. See, now my volcano is now covered in newspaper. It is a very bumpy, lumpy volcano. My hands are very gluey. But next step is to put the white paper on. Now the white paper is put on so when you paint it, you can see the paint better and the newspaper doesn't come through. I've got strips of white paper cut. I'm going to do the same like we did with the newspaper. And just cover the paper both sides and just wrap it round. Just continue that until all the newspaper is covered. Okay, now my volcano is covered in white paper. As you can see, you can't see very much newspaper. Now it's time to leave it to dry. So I've left this overnight and now it's completely dry, so it's ready to paint. I've got some brown and red paint, but the colours are up to you. I've also got a roller, which I just dip in a little bit of water, then roll in the brown paint and just cover the whole volcano. Now the volcano is completely brown, I'm going to use my paintbrush and put some red at the top to look like lava. Just makes it look a bit more realistic. Now I've finished painting my lava on top of the volcano. Now we'll just let it sit for a while to let it dry, so when we erupt it, which is the next step, it's easier to handle and you won't get paint all over your fingers. It's been a few hours now, and now the volcano is fully dry and ready to be erupted. Now it's best to do this in an outside area because it will get very messy. You will need some vinegar and some bicarb soda. So first we'll take the lid off and pour the vinegar into the bottle. With a bottle this size, you'll probably want to half fill it, and then you drop bicarb in and then it will explode.